Hello everyone, my name's Nicholas, the part-time thrifter, a balance online and Amazon for profit. And yeah, a bit of a different situation here. We've spent quite a lot of time over this week changing the garage. Okay, why have we done this? I think a lot of the people have been using the same prep center as me received that message where they said, well, the price has gone. I was in on the pay-as-you-go package for basically pay as you go. It was 50p, so 60p including VAT, really per item as you were actually sending it through. So you didn't have any monthly fees while using the prep center, so it was really a no-brainer. Then I received a message, an email saying that, by the way, the pay as you go is changing. That's going up to 80p, so nearly a quid for anyone that's non-VAT, because obviously I can claim the 20p back. So it was really annoying for me, because also, by the way, if I wanted to go back to that 50p package, I would have to be paying 100 quid a month too. Without me sending a parcel out, you're paying about 90 quid, I think it was. Actually, I'm lying. Just to be able to use the prep center, so you had a monthly fee. So for me, that said to myself, well, Nick, let's have a look actually. So I sat down. First of all, I figured out how many parcels I've actually sent with him. I figured out how many items they've processed for me, how many boxes per month. And it seemed like, obviously, in December they had 20 boxes, but the majority of the time they're doing about 7 to 8 different boxes for me. So therefore, I was like, well, I want the 50p. I need to pay 90 quid, so that means I need to send at least 9 boxes a month with them. And obviously, with me switching into private labeling, I'm not doing as much online arbitrage and retail online arbitrage, because that's what they'll be getting. I'm doing a bit of retail arbitrage, but again, nothing crazy. So what I did is I took the time this week to make sure that I sorted the garage out in order to be able to have basically a process of coming in, going out, really. And I will be making a full video showing the process of the garage, and because it looks a lot tidier. I've definitely got rid of quite a lot of stock, and yeah. I mean, it just means that I've got one side where the items are coming in, I'm unpacking everything, they go into the shelves, they get labeled, and they go out straight away. Ideally, I want like a 2 day turnaround for items. And yesterday we had a super busy day. The super busy day was two things. I was interviewing VAs. That's one massive thing for level 60. Plus, I removed all the Lego from the garage. All the Lego from the garage, obviously, not the one that I've built, or my helmets that are just there on the right. I had quite a lot of Lego that was taking a significant amount of space in the garage, and I was like, well, maybe I need to actually extend. Maybe I need to buy another, not another garage, but maybe I need to buy another summer house for it. And I thought, well, Nick, let's give it a go. So I was able to tidy up, and in all honesty, guys, there was a section of 2 by 2 in the garage, and the garage is about, I would say, 6 by 3. That's what it is, a 6 by 3. So 2 by 2. So 4 square meters were taken up from Lego. So I'm really happy that's all gone up in a loft. Obviously, it's half and half the Lego that I put in a loft. Some of the stuff that I'm building, I have to build at some point. I want to build even at some point. And others are investments, because I'm very much getting into Lego investing for us. And again, thank you so much if you have joined the Lego investing group. But yeah, I mean, I'm really pleased in regards to what I'm doing. All my accounting is in order. Okay, so again, I've got another VAT registration that's coming up again, filing, and awesome. Again, I've basically said to them, guys, when is the date? They've given me the date, and I said, well, can you give us a spreadsheet of stuff that's missing from me? And then they provided me the information that's missing, and I update the spreadsheet for them. And if anyone is interested actually joining, awesome, I've got a link below in the description for yourselves where you can get up to 110 quid your first month with them. And yeah, for me, it's been amazing, because really I know all the accounting has been sorted by them, and I've done my first tax return, and yeah, I mean, just to be, again, that's the biggest thing, really being honest here. My tax return was done, and come on, as is tax return while I was working as a teacher too. You got to be thinking about that. So I didn't have any expenses really, and that's one massive thing that I'm fixing this year. I didn't have any expenses. Before I know it, I actually got 34,000 profit, and I paid a bill about 8k on tax, and that is mainly a massive, massive mistake of mine, because I literally didn't have any outgoings from the business. I was just literally the only outgoings is cost of goods, and in case you didn't know, the cost of goods, unless he actually sells, that is counted towards your assets. So at the end of the term, basically, Awesome say to me how much stock you've actually got. That is asset until it sells. So cost of goods are only cost of goods only after an item sells. So ideally, what we want this year is we want lower profit. So therefore, we're paying less tax. So I'm already thinking of different things. Okay, so investments. So say for example, this microphone here for me, I think that's an investment. And stuff like that can actually tax deductible. I got a new MacBook, tax deductible. I'm being a lot smarter with the stuff I'm actually doing. I'm in the process. I'm contemplating getting a vehicle for the business. But then again, do I do a vehicle for the business, or do I buy like an extra, like a summer house, so I can use for extra storage? Again, there's different conversations that I have myself all the time. But I kid you not, I was actually kept up at night thinking like, what am I going to do with the prep situation? Because it allowed me for so much freedom. Because obviously I was able to go on holiday and still order stuff, and they went there and they were amazing at processing stuff. After 2 days, the stuff was already on Amazon, which is brilliant. This is exactly what you want. And I've tried a few prep centers, and this one has really worked for us. But in my head, I was like, oh, Nick, that 100 quid, is 10 days of advertising for your product. And maybe that's given me the kick out the backside that I needed to make sure that I'm growing my product. So I have got 9 items that I'm going to be selling on Amazon as private labeling. I did the maths, and we are spent 10,000. We've actually spent 10,000, quite a nice round figure, on stock. That's including really postage and everything. Obviously quite a significant amount of units that we've actually ordered, but it's nice. I think I'm now, I was saying minus 200, I'm about minus 150. And considering we've got about 6k of this stock is on its way still, I don't think that's too bad. I've got one product, as I said, that's selling quite nicely by itself. We've got our first negative review. Again, that's a massive learning curve really for us. Soccer, there's nothing you can do to remove a negative review on your product. But again, I'm learning on it, and I saw what I saw, by the way, guys, okay, before that happened too, because obviously this is why I'm hoping they'd actually enjoy the channel. I was documenting everything. I was selling 6 and 7 units of that product. I get that negative review back to 1, even with advertising. In fact, the first day I received that negative review, I didn't get anything till the day after for sales wise. But yeah, that gives me, again, make sure, Nick, you're more careful. Make sure you're actually ordering items that are not as breakable, maybe. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying what I'm doing. It's nice to actually have the online arbitrage. Basically, the way I'm using online arbitrage is paying for the adverts for me. So ideally, I want 10 quid profit per day per item to just be going into advertising. So obviously, our target was 133. We're doing really well getting that target. If I have a quick look on my seller toolkit, just to give you an update in regards to what's happening with a month at the moment in time for us. Let's have a look, Nick. By the way, I'm 8 minutes in. I'm really hoping this mic is actually quite good for you guys. So we are on month to date. We're on 2,300 profit. Sales figure of 17,277. Horrible ROI. But I can explain this. It's been a bloodbath, okay? And honestly, it's been a bloodbath. There's been a lot of units, multiple units. So I was buying 20s, 30s of them, and they just weren't selling. And it's been like 70, 80 days. So I thought, well, Nick, cut your losses and get that money working for you, because the money just simply wasn't working for us. So zero profit from a lot of them, okay? Very rarely I lose money on my purchases, okay? Maybe it's like 20 pence, but you can see there that it's quite a significant amount of money that for 17,000 you should really be looking around 5k mark, okay? But I have been ruthless, okay? It's been a bloodbath. And a lot of people have actually been doing the same thing, trying to make sure that they clear their stock that they had, there's not been selling, and multiple units of it. So, yeah, I'm loving it, okay? It's been really, really good. We've been very, very productive. Our items, our sell-through rate is actually improving quite a lot. We've got private label products that we're actually selling 3 different ones at the moment in time. Garage is looking a lot tidier for us. Very, very exciting in regards to what's going to be happening. Yeah, I'm hoping I can actually set up this and hopefully use OBS, and it actually looks a lot better for you guys, and hopefully easy to edit and upload more often. I very much enjoyed, not gonna lie, I very much enjoyed the level 16, level 99 Q&As. We've only done 2, but it was very, very nice to actually do and have questions from people. So I think, I'll be honest with you, that's one of the reasons as to why I upgraded on the microphone, because I heard back the live that we actually did, and I thought, well, that sounds atrocious. It really did sound like I was in a bathroom. So I'm hoping that will make the difference for us. But yeah, guys, okay, that's been an update in regards to what's happening in the business. And yeah, if you can like, subscribe, that'd be amazing. We're very, very close to 4,000 subscribers, which is insane. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. And as always, keep thrifting.